Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. I'm here today, a little dirtier, a little sweatier than normal, but I've been hanging tree stands. I know you guys will excuse that because you're hunters like I am. But I want to talk to you about the land that I'm hunting this year. I've got a new lease. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you know that. But this is my lease this year, and it presents me with a unique set of challenges. And the challenges are, you can see pretty much, I'll put some video in here. Probably, maybe, if I'm not too lazy. This is what I've got to hunt. You can see behind me, this is the road I actually drive in on, but on this side of it, there is a bean field, and on this side, which is not mine, is some alfalfa, which is going to be awesome later in the year. And then over here behind me and to my right is another bean field. And what I've got permission to hunt is the two bean fields. I don't have permission to hunt this alfalfa, which there's no trees on it anyway. But this is what I've got to hunt, are these two bean fields. And basically, it sets 40 in the front, 80 in the back like this. And I've got the tree line that comes in around it. And that's it. That's what I've got to hunt. And a lot of guys will overlook properties like this because it's going to be hard to get in. It's going to be hard to get out. There's only a few trees on it. I mean, it's not going to be something that a lot of guys are going to look at and go, wow, there's going to be a lot of deer there. But there are a lot of deer here. I've got trail camera pictures of some big bucks already over here coming across. I've got trail camera pictures of some more bucks working this tree line right here. And the key to this is a couple different things. One, trail cameras, because I can't be out here all the time. So I need trail cameras. Trail cameras are pretty important. I use Moultrie because they're cheap, they're affordable. I say affordable. When it comes to trail cameras, you don't want to go too cheap. 100 bucks, you're probably going to get a good trail camera. I use Moultries. Around 120 bucks, I can get a good quality camera, and I can get good quality pictures. So trail cameras are the essence out here, because if I'm out here sitting there, one, I ain't got the time. Two, I'm gonna be scaring deer off. I'm gonna try to stay out of here as much as possible, because this is the type of situation where if you're in here a lot, the deer are just gonna go somewhere else. So trail cameras are essential. The other thing that is gonna be essential for me is optics, good set of glasses. And because I'm gonna be able to sit on the road over here, and I'm gonna be able to watch this whole thing. I'm gonna be able to watch these tree lines in the night and in the mornings when I'm off work. From that road to that tree line back there is probably a half mile. So I need to be able to sit. I can't come in here and sit right here, because then if there's deer working this way, I'm gonna scare them. So I'm gonna have to sit on the road and watch, which is only about a quarter mile to this tree line here, so I can see pretty good there. But if I want to be able to pick out a buck on that back tree line back there, I'm gonna have to have a good set of optics, which I've got a pretty good set of binoculars, and I may have to invest in a spotting scope. So those are a couple different ways I can scout it without getting in here too much. That's the key, because this is all open and it's not trees, and this is all open. The deer now can go, if they walk on my tree line and I scare them, all they got to do is move over this far into the neighbor's property on the other side of the fence, and now I can't get them anymore. They're not going to move out into this field anymore. Well, if they do, I can't get them anyway. So I have to be really careful about being in here. I can't be in here a lot. I can't hunt this a lot. I have to be really careful. I have to time it right, and I have to do everything right when it comes to this property. The other key to it is knowing what my neighbors have. I've drove around this property several times. I've got on Google Earth several times, and I've got a good idea of what's going on my neighbor's property. Right over here, it's about the only substantial area of trees are out here. There's a lot of agriculture out here. And there's a big group of trees over here, probably 40 acres, just thick timber over here. And the big bucks that I've been seeing are coming off of it onto my property. The nice thing is over here, I've got food sources, and I've got tons of them. I've also put out a trophy rock and a couple other kind of minerals to try to draw them over here. But I know what's going on the neighbor's property, at least when it comes to my fence. I've also walked all this property and looked. I didn't go onto my neighbor's property, but I've looked onto my neighbor's property. I've got a cornfield right here, and this guy behind me over here actually has kind of a unique setup, because he's kind of a hobby farmer. He's got 40 acres there that have groups of trees and corn, groups of trees and corn, groups of trees, and a big garden with stuff. I mean, I'm talking big gardens, probably 2-acre gardens just mixed in there. So for me, he's got me food plots already built. So what I've got to do is just stay on my side of the fence and watch over there. Now, I've also done taken it a step further and talked to those people And the guy over here is giving me permission to shoot over his fence, so I can shoot onto his property and I can retrieve deer there. I can't go on there and hunt it, but I can shoot over the fence and I can retrieve there as well. The guy back here has his property leased, so I can't shoot over that side of the fence, but I have already talked to him and got the right to go over there and retrieve a downed animal or to look for a wounded animal. So that's pretty important in a situation like this where they're probably going to go to the neighbor's property. But I know what's going on over there. I know what's going on here, and I'm going to catch the deer coming off of the neighbor's property onto mine. Coming off of the neighbor's property over there, coming onto mine. Now, like I said, I got to be real careful about overhunting this and not letting the deer know I'm in here a lot, because if they know I'm in here and they get to knowing I'm hunting right here, they're going to go 75 yards that way and there's nothing I can do about it. Or they're going to go onto the neighbor's property that way and there's nothing I can do about it. So I have to have the right wind. I have to know where they're going to be and pretty much when they're going to be there by using my trail cameras and by glassing and stuff like that. And then I have to wait for the right time to get in there and do that. So this is my new lease, and this is a really, really big challenge for me because I grew up in Northeast Oklahoma hunting big woodlots. I mean, everything we had was trees. It was trees for 40, 80 acres, whatever we hunted had trees on it. This is definitely presents a unique challenge for me because this is not the kind of hunting that I've done. Now, some of you guys out there that live in western Kansas, western Oklahoma, places like that where you get a lot of hunting like that, if you got some suggestions, send them on to me. I mean, I'm open for suggestions. I think this is the way I'm approaching it, and I'm 90% sure that this is what I'm doing is going to be the right way to do it, and it's the way common sense approach to it, I believe. But like I said, this is a unique opportunity for me to learn a new way to hunt. And if you guys got some suggestions, send them on over. I mean, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say if you're experienced hunting this kind of stuff. So if you want to send them over, you can comment on this video right here down in the deal. You can send me an email directly at ikesoutdoors@yahoo.com. You can go to Facebook, where I'm really active on Facebook. So if you guys are watching these videos and you want to really communicate with me, best place to do that is Facebook, and it's just under Ike's Outdoors. I'm on there a lot, posting a lot, and I respond to messages there a lot because it's just the easiest thing for me to do. So if you're on Facebook, hit me up at ikesoutdoors.com. For more product reviews and how-to videos, check us out at ikesoutdoors.com. Actually, my Facebook is Ike's Outdoors. So appreciate you guys watching.